This is an Astro Mindfulness meditation for Aries II The Crown. Weaving together astrology and mindfulness using the symbolism of the planets, signs and cycles of the heavens as anchors for awareness, presence and self-reflection. Instead of astrology being only predictive or abstract, Astro Mindfulness makes it experiential. You sit with the planets, you breathe with the fire of Mars, visualize with the sun, and the sky becomes a living meditation guide, reminding you that you are part of a greater cosmos. This is helpful for you if you have planets, placements or angles, for example your sun, moon or rising in the decan of Aries II. But also at the time of a new or full moon, this meditation may be helpful. And also if Mars or the sun is your lord of the year or is the ruler of the ascendant in your solar return. An astrologer can guide you if you don't know if this is the case for you. So as we ease into the meditation, find yourself a comfortable place. Maybe you like to sit straight to do your meditations with your feet on the floor, or you prefer to lie down comfortably. You might even like to walk mindfully. You may prefer to close your eyes or just rest your gaze gently downwards. And let yourself settle into the stillness of the present moment as you bring your attention to your breathing. Allow any noise or distractions around you to come into your awareness and then fade away. And if thoughts distract you while we go through this meditation, that's okay. Just allow them to enter your awareness. Notice them, and then allow them to pass like passing clouds. Return your attention back to your breathing and back to where we are in the meditation. And know that you're practicing mindfulness. As you focus on your breathing, allow yourself to feel the weight of your body. Bring your attention to any places where your body's in contact with the floor beneath you, and where that floor might be in contact with the earth that supports us all through our lives. Breathe in, and then as you breathe out, imagine that there are roots extending from your body down into the earth and the soil. The earth that our ancestors walked before us. The people who lived on the land where we now live, who walked before and tended to the earth. It holds lots of stories. And as your roots extend down into the earth, they connect your story with these stories of people who lived before us and are still connected to us in many different ways. You breathe in fresh energy, and as you breathe out, those roots go deeper and deeper into the earth, and they anchor you safely. Return to the focus on your in-breath. Can you become aware of any place where you feel the in-breath the most? Maybe it's at the tip of your nose or the back of your throat, further down through your neck, the top of your chest or your heart center. Maybe it's in your lungs or your diaphragm or your stomach. Doesn't matter where it is, it's important only for you. And bring your attention only to that place now. And focus as you breathe into that place. And for the rest of the meditation, as you breathe in, bring your focus to that place. In mindfulness, we call this place your mindful anchor. Your mindful anchor is always with you. Wherever you go, you can breathe into your mindful anchor to steady yourself for however long you need it. So as you practice breathing into your mindful anchor, sense a warmth rising in your chest. And with each inhale, that warmth is spreading like an ember being fed by your breath. With each exhale, it steadies, and you sense it becoming a golden flame. You are now aware of your sacred inner flame of life. This flame will accompany you through our visualization. And as you breathe in, take your attention up now to the crown of your head. Can you breathe in from above your crown? Can you sense a sphere of light glowing above your crown? Can you see that growing as you breathe in light from it? Allow this light now to bathe you in glorious sunlight, the solar radiance of Aries II. As it bathes you in light, allow it to remind you of your inner sovereignty and strength. And join me now in a visualization. As you stand on the edge of a vast desert plain just before sunrise, the horizon glows with the deep oranges and crimsons and pinks of the sun that's about to appear. You stand on this threshold. The sand beneath your feet is already starting to feel warm, alive with the fire of the earth. All your senses are buzzing. Maybe you reach down to touch the sand, pick it up and allow it to filter through your fingers. How does the desert smell? What else can you see? You feel a presence by your side, which you know to be Mars. He tells you that he will guide you through your journey. That this is a journey you must undertake. That is, it's a trial to get to know yourself. And that to take the lead, you must pass through fire and emerge stronger. He asks if you are ready. Allow the answer to arise within yourself. And if you are ready and you want to proceed, continue on. And as that answer arises within you, so the sun rises above the horizon, the rays painting the desert in gold. And you understand the sun is speaking to you too, telling you that your journey is to claim the light and learn how to bear it with wisdom. And with those first beams of the day, you step forward into the desert of Aries. The desert opens up before you and you know your path forward. You step easily onto the sand that is warming under the sun's light. In no time at all, you smell burning. You hear the crackling. And as you pass over some sand dunes, you reach the clearing where there is a circle of bonfires, flames leaping high into the sky, and you know that this is your first stop on the journey, and maybe your first challenge. A regal figure steps easily and painlessly from the centre of the fires, cloaked in red and gold. They hold out a hand to you and ask you, what is your vision? Where will you direct your fire? You don't need to answer now. This is what you will learn as we progress on. The figure turns and picks up 3 unlit torches, looking just like the 3 wands in the tarot card. They tell you that each represents a possible path, and one by one each torch is lit from the burning bonfires and placed in the sand before you. The figure asks you now to look deeply into each flame. Which do you recognize? Which calls you most strongly? Which future burns brightest in your heart? Trust your instinct. Maybe you don't even know exactly which possible path it is showing you, but you recognize the flame and the torch as yours. Or maybe you do see the full story told within the torch. But when you are ready, select your torch. You pick it up and understand that you will be holding it for the rest of your journey. You thank the figure and you move on. The journey feels harder now as you move deeper into the desert. The sun is hot. The torch feels heavy in your hand, and you begin to feel weary. Before long, you see an oasis ahead of you, and you really hope that this isn't a mirage. It looks so refreshing, and you really need it right now. As you get closer, it looks more and more real. You reach it, and thankfully it is real. It feels restful. You know that you can't put the torch down, but there's water there. It's cooler. There's shade from the trees. There's even some grass. You go near the water and you're able to paddle and just cool your feet down a little. And as you do, you see your reflection in the water. And as you see your reflection of yourself holding your torch, you see that it looks right. It looks like you. You look more complete than you ever have before. And then you hear the sun again. The sun tells you that to shine is to be seen. To lead is to be responsible. The sun asks you, how will you carry this fire? Place a hand over your heart. Connect with your inner flame and feel it blaze just like the sun. The sun asks you to connect with what solar qualities you carry there. Maybe courage, generosity, discipline, vision or compassion. Maybe qualities of your own. And the sun now asks you to look at your hand, and in your hand there are jewels. These jewels reflect those qualities that you carry within in your sacred inner fire. These are the jewels for your crown. You have your torch in one hand and your jewels in the other. And you look at those jewels and you can see in each one the light and the fire dancing within. You know these are not just any jewels. These are really special to you. Close your hand around them and feel their energy. Feel them reflect back to you the qualities that you possess. As you breathe, feel them strengthening those qualities. You realize that the torch feels lighter now. Where it has been a heavy burden to carry, it's now part of you. It's become integrated, just like these jewels born of your inner flame are. You place the jewels somewhere safe around your person, somewhere only you know where they are. And you prepare to move on, away from this restful place. Reflect before you leave on what you have learned. And thank the sun and the water that was so helpful for this integration. And the moment of rest that was so reinvigorating. You continue on your journey reflecting on everything you've seen and learned, carrying your jewels and your torch, but feeling so much lighter now as you move. And on the horizon you see the outline of a great bear. You don't feel scared. You recognize a soft quality about the bear. The bear is the guardian of Aries II. As you draw closer, you see that it's guarding a sacred fire pit. And it welcomes you. Its fur glowing with sparks, and its eyes steady on you. The bear asks you, how will you govern your world? With strength, with fairness, with wisdom? You and the bear sit and talk a while, discussing these challenges of governing. And the bear prepares a gift which is drawn from the sacred fire. It is just for you to know. It might be a crown of flame. It might be a staff of glowing embers. Or it might be simply the inner fire of courage. Or another thing that only you and the bear know of. The gift will symbolize your sovereignty and authentic power. When you are ready, accept this gift and the wisdom of the guardian bear. Know that you can return and receive guidance from the bear. And as you move on, you finally come to a place where you can see civilization on the horizon. You realize you are back at another threshold. If you continue on, you return back to normality. But for the moment you are still in this magical place under the high sun, which is flooding the land with dazzling golden light. You're not ready to leave just yet, but you can feel the pull. The sun has a gift for you. A crown of living flame is descending. seemingly made of sunlight. Just as that sphere of sun above your crown warmed and lit you up at the start, now it forms into this crown that you place on your head, feeling its warmth, not as a burden but as a source of illumination. You are ready now to wear it. You are walking taller. You carry your gifts and you carry the knowledge that you've gathered and learned. It does not consume you now, but it radiates from you. You realize that you carry a trilogy: the crown, your torch, and your sacred inner flame. You have your jewels ready to place in the crown, and you have your gift from the bear. Maybe now is the time to place the jewels in the crown. Or maybe you want to do it another time. That is your choice. It will be your kingdom, and your coronation will be a time of your choosing. But know that these three flames, your crown, your torch, and your sacred inner fire, all burn lightly, and now they merge into one, enriching your inner flame, which burns brighter and stronger than ever before now as they integrate. Breathe and allow this process. And whenever you doubt your sovereignty and your authentic power, you can be reminded of these three. And know that they are one within you. Look around you at the desert, which is alive with possibility, ready to be shaped by your choices. This is your inner realm, not to control but to guide, as the bear taught you with wisdom. The sun encourages you to step into your crown, to shape the world you wish to live in, and to let your fire inspire others to kindle their own. As you bring your awareness back to your breath, noticing the rise and fall of your chest, you know that you must soon return, and you visualize this crown of flame dissolving into golden light once more, seeping into your body, into your heart, into your mind, the lessons of vision, responsibility, and sovereignty now live within you. The flame of the torch too dissolves into light, travelling down your arm and into your chest to join your inner flame. Your possible path that you chose is now known to you, and you are ready to recognise it when it presents itself to you. Your sacred inner flame is stronger, burns brighter and lighter. You become aware of the roots that grounded you into the earth, and you return and draw them back up into you. Take 3 deep breaths now. One for Mars, and thank Mars for the lessons. One for the Sun, and thank Sun for the lessons. And one for the bear and yourself. Thank the Beth for its wisdom and guidance. When you're ready, return your awareness to the room that you're in. Stretch out your hands, move your fingers. Stretch your leg, move your toes. If you close your eyes, you might want to open them now as you return fully to the present moment. Prepare to carry the sovereignty of Aries II, the crown of fire, with you. Travel well, friends.